Hey, DoubleAlphaLive here, and welcome back for another tier list. In this series, I'll be going through various tier lists on stream, and you'll get to see what I think about a particular topic. Today, we're going to be looking at the cross-generation evolutions. As always, these episodes are recorded live on my Twitch stream. I usually record these on Sundays. If you want to find out more, check out the link in the description. And as always, if you do enjoy this video, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. But anyways, let's get down to business. We'll start with Crobat. How do we feel about Crobat, people? Let's get democracy going. How do you feel about Crobat today? Because I quite like Crobat. It's a good starting one. Speed Boy, it's true. It's a solid A. I'm liking where we're going here. I am agreeing with what's all here. We're definitely going to put it in an A. This friendship looks A. We like the friendship. There's a lot of friendship. I think a lot of these are friendship levels. Bellossom. Now, Bellossom, I've got to say, I don't mind it. I do not mind Bellossom at all. I think the problem is there's a lot of Pokemon here I really do like. I'm not going to say it's S tier. I don't think it's S tier, for example. I don't think it's better than Crobat. But I think it's a strong B tier, at least. I think it's a very strong B tier. I'll back it. I'll back it as a B tier. I think it's a high B tier for me, personally. With a B or C, I like it. Now, Politoed will come as no surprise to all of you. Don't even question it. Don't even question it. If anyone says that Politoed's anything less than S tier, then you're banned, basically. Because Politoed is life. Everybody get your WAPs in chat right now. Get those WAPs if you have subscribed. Get your WAPs going. As we all like to see. Let me pop my WAP in chat. Get the WAPs going. But we do love Politoed around here. We're a big fan of the WAP. If you can't put the WAPs in chat, make sure you subscribe. But let's move on, because there's going to be no discussion about that one, because it's correct. Espeon. Now, it will be very easy to put Espeon and Umbreon at S tier. I think we could all be like, oh yeah, they're great. Yeah, we love them. Yeah, they're fantastic. I'm going to say this now. Ooh, we've got a range. A, B, or S. I think you can't have A, B, or S. That's like half the list. I think you've got to have two tiers close to each other. Right. I'm liking where we're going with this. I think Espeon is A tier. Umbreon, yeah, S tier. I'd even say better than Politoed. I think it's better than Politoed. And I like Politoed, don't get me wrong. Slowking, I don't know how we feel about this one. Slowking, I'm not sure on personally. I'm happy to listen to democracy here, because I'm not sure where I would put it. Because there's a good range here that I'm like, it could be going there, could be going there. I'm not sure. So let me know what you think. I'm seeing a B to C from Rune Harpy. Okay, B or A because of Galarian Fall. I mean, that doesn't count. It's based on the picture there, so it's got to be, if it's Galarian Slowking doesn't. No, actually, we'll count it. We'll count it because it doesn't actually include that. No, we'll count it. I'll put it in B, but I'll put it as a low B. I think it's a low B tier for me. I don't think it's that good, but I don't think it's terrible either. This is gonna be quite fun actually, because you might notice right now quite a few of these Pokemon have Mega Evolutions as well. So for example, last stream I said I really don't like Steelix's Mega because of just the way it doesn't really upgrade too much. Steelix I like a lot. I'm gonna put it in A tier. I'm gonna put it in A tier. I do like it. Scizor, I will say, is an S tier personally. I think Scizor was potentially one of the, like, if anyone was around for Gold, Silver, Crystal, which I hope most of you were, I remember Scizor being the one that everyone wanted. Like, Scizor was in Gen 2, was the Pokemon everyone was like, I need a Metal Coat, I need to trade for that. No one else was like, oh, I need, like, Scizor was the big one. Scizor was the one everyone wanted. So I'm backing Scizor as a prime candidate of the cross-gen Evos. S, yeah, right, I'm going S. I'm going S. Absolutely. Kingdra, you got to get the bucket and the mop. The bucket and the mop for this wet-ass Politoed. They work together. They are the VGC dream team. We got to love these together. We got to love these. You can tell I like the Gen 2 Cross Evos did so well for me. Like, I rate all of them. P2. P2 is also an S tier because I love Porygon. You can't, even at the moment, I love Porygon. Shows the true love to this. Right. Hitmontop Hitmontop. Again. Hitmontop I quite like. I think it's an A. I think it's a... It's a B tier. I will say this. If it was easier to evolve, I think it would definitely be... if it was easier to evolve, it would have been higher, but it's the fact that it's so just annoying to evolve into Hitmontop. It's like there. Let me dance it. Exactly. If it didn't do the if it didn't do the Tom Jones dance, then it would probably be ranked a lot lower as well. But yeah, I do agree with you. This probably is going to be a top heavy tier list. Get a little capoeira boy. I like it. Blissy. How do we feel about... Now, Blissy, again, is one that I'm not sure. Blissy is A or B tier because you get it because it's a tank. When you catch it, you kill it, you get a lot of XP. That's true. B, it's cute, but it's not that great. Okay. How do we feel about Blissy? High A tier. Ooh. Ooh, we're seeing B or A. B or A for everyone. B or A. B. I'm going to say it's a low B for me. It's good. It's good. But it's just not... It's not great. It's a very simple... I think the thing is, it's a very... I want to say it's a simple Pokemon. It's just very, like, you know... It is what it is. Blissy. It doesn't change too much. It's beneath Hitmontop. No, yeah, actually. Yeah. Yeah, I'm standing by what... It's above Slowking. I'll give it that much. But it's below Hitmontop. By all means. So now we do a bit of a jump. I love how we jump from, like, Gen 2, none in Gen 3, and then Gen 4. Of course, you couldn't really do too much because obviously cross-gen Evos were a bit difficult to do between consoles. But let's start. Roserade. I like Roserade a lot. I do like Roserade. I'm going to put it at the top B tier. Mid A tier. It's either a low A or a high B for me. I've got to say it's a low A or a high B. Again, Cynthia Flash, but that's true. I'm going to put it as high B for now. We can change it later. Of course, we can change it later. Low A I like. Yeah, let's put that. That's it. We can change this. We can change it later, but I'm thinking low A. Ambipom. Now, this is where I think Ambipom could separate people. How does everyone feel about Ambipom? High B. All right, C, C. C. I see a lot of people not liking it. I don't like it. I'm going to agree. Am I going to agree? Am I going to agree? This is genuinely a tough one because I can see a lot of good arguments all round. With ugly hands, it can go down to... Oof, Vincenzo does not like Ambipom. That's good to know. It's a good one for reference. I would take an Ambipom over a Blissy. I would say that. I'm going to say it's mid B for me. These two can come as combo. Yeah, no, actually, Miss Magus is an A tier for me. Very good A tier. I like A tier Miss Magus. I think it's a really... Like, Misdreavus was one of my favorite Pokemon in Gen 2. Miss Magus was a very good Pokemon in Gen 4. The shiny is like a nice yellowy gold, which we always like to see. And, of course, it's Miss Magus Misdreavus. Miss Rona visited you because you have no taste. I do. I have had coronavirus, so yes, you could say that. But I have no taste. Honchkrow, S tier. Honchkrow is S tier. I love Honchkrow. Up there. It's up there. Absolutely S tier. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Would evolve again. Now, I feel like the positivity is going to stop soon. And this could be the first one that I go negative on. Weavile. How do we feel about Weavile? Because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be high AOS. Oof. I mean, Vincenzo, you're not going to like me. It's a C tier. I just don't... I forget about it quite a lot. It's one that I've never like, yeah, I really want that one. It just exists. I think that's C tier on its own. Like, S tier is absolutely... A is, yeah, it's good. B is... It's all right. C is like, it can exist. D is, I actively hate. So I think it's existing in my world. Similar to Magnezone, to be fair. I do find Magnezone's quite a boring one. So yeah, maybe even D. I think low C. D. I've got to put Magnezone to D. It's just not that good. Like, I just can't get on board with it. Have we got any Magnezone stands in chat, though? I quite like Magnezone. There we go. We found them. I want to keep it there for now. Magnezone can live in D. Okay, Xena does not like Magnezone. Magnezone's living in D. Next one. Licky. Now, if you watch my TikTok on this, you know how I feel about Licky. It's Mr. Blobby with Wi-Fi. For that alone, it's a high B tier. I quite like it for humorous reasons. I like the funny factor of Mr. Blobby with Wi-Fi. That is what I like. So we're gonna go there. Right, Rhyperior. Now this one is tearing me apart. I'm not gonna lie. Can we all help each other? Can everyone help me out here? Rhyperior, how are you feeling about it? Because I'm not sure personally. C. Here's my thing. I have a bit of an attachment to it. I always use it when I play through Gen 4, but I don't think it's that good. I just think it's it's a functional Pokemon. Low B, C, D. I'm gonna call it as high C. I'm gonna call it as high C. I think it's high C for me. As I say, it's good function, but it just exists. You make a fair point there, actually. You make a fair point. The attack animation is quite cool because it's got the blasty arms. I like blasty arms. Remember that. Tangrove. Now, Tangrove, in some ways I like. In some ways I love it. In some ways it just exists. His hands creepy out. I mean, if you're creepy hands, you want to see Shiinotic. Shiinotic's got the creepiest hands in Pokemon. I think Tangrove's a C tier. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's a good evolution. It evolves. But I don't think it's just nothing special. Like, no one's writing home about that one, is it? No one's going, I absolutely love Tangrove. My favorite Pokemon. Although in a mono grass team, it's actually really effective. But anyways, Electivire. Right, let's do these together. Because I think Electivire and Magmar are very similar. And I think they've got to be ranked in the same place. And personally, actually, I'm going to help you all out here. It's an A tier. Both of them are an A tier, but I would say Electivire is higher. C. Ooh. C. I want to say A. I want to say A. Whoa! Just exist. Magmar gained the dad bod. Nothing wrong with dad bod, Nath. Nothing wrong with dad bod. No! Apparently there's been some controversy there. Some controversy. Let's leave it there for now. And then, of course, democracy can manifest later when we go through the review once all of them are locked in. This is going to split some... This is going to... Some of you are going to hate me even more now. Togekiss. Togekiss. How do you feel about Togekiss? Absolutely S for Togekiss. D. Okay. I want to get some opinions on this because I feel like this could be a fan favorite. Togekiss is lovely, but it has the worst shiny. It's one of the worst shinies in the game. I won't be accepting anything less. I mean, you are going to have to accept anything less. S-A? Okay. A. Lot of love for Togekiss. I'm going to say... I'm going to say it's a high B. I wouldn't say... For me, it's not going to get any higher than B. Let's put it this way. I would much rather have Togetic than Togekiss. That's my problem. I love Togetic a lot more than Togekiss. So that's my problem. That is my real, like, jarring point there. I'm like, I want the Gen 2. I don't want the Gen 4. I'll accept it. I'm glad we all do that. Yanmega. Now, Yanmega, I think a lot of you are going to dislike, personally. But I want to hear you. I don't want to put words in your mouth. How does everyone feel about Yanmega? See, because Yanmega, solid B, love the shiny. Ooh, I think Yanmega's beastie. See, that's the thing. I quite like it. Awesome one, hello. I quite like it as a Pokemon. I think it's very underrated, in my opinion. I think it is very good. Yanmega A. Okay, right. I'm going to say I'd rather have a Yanmega than a Togekiss. I'm going to say that with confidence. I would rather have that. We're going to go with that. And as I say, I think everyone's agreeing. The shiny makes it better. I think it's strong. Staying as a high B for now. Now, this could be interesting. Because Leafeon is a D tier for me. I just could not care less about Leafeon or Glaceon. And Glaceon is D tier for me. I just cannot care about them in the slightest. Let's keep in mind as well. Leafeon is kind of terrible shiny. Glaceon short, Leafeon I love. No, you may right. Okay. I'll stand by that. It can be a low C. It can be a low C because I think it is better. There's a step above. I don't know why. I was just looking at that. Glaceon is A. Ooh, that's a different opinion. Leafeon got shafted. Leafeon shiny, well, it just got a little bit of a tan. That's all it got. It got 2 weeks in Marbella. That's all it got. Like Great Glaceon's Cry. I can't remember that. I can't remember it. But let's keep them there. I think Leafeon C, Glaceon D. Now, who wants a Glizzy? Who wants the Glizzy, as we like to call it in Arceus? But the Glizzy. How do we rank the Glizzy? So obviously we're like, it's not actually called Glizzy. It's classical. But the Glizzy. Who wants the where do we want? Who wants to put the Glizzy on the list? A tier for the Glizzy. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it B. I'm definitely gonna put it B for now. The Glizzy Gob is definitely maybe high. I like that. High B. High B. I like it. Don't get me wrong, but I actually quite like Gligar as well. I didn't think it needed it, to be fair. I think Gligar as a Pokemon is sick. I back it, so I'll keep it at B. Mamoswine. I just couldn't care less about Mamoswine. Really couldn't care less about Mamoswine at all. I don't like the Swine of Pills, but I do not like that line at all. So I'm keeping it in D tier. Mamoswine is meh. I don't mind it just kind of there in it. Exactly. It exists. It's existing, right? I think it goes beyond that. But less 180 though. It's Porygon. It's Porygon Z. I'm telling you now, Porygon anything. It's going in S tier for me. Come on. Porygon is the S tier anything. It wins. Gallade. What do we think about Gallade, people? Because all right, I'm gonna put mine in and I'll let you see what you think. In fact, no. I'll let you say something. I'll let you have your word. See what you think first. B for Gallade. Low B, high C. Interesting. Interesting that you're ranking it a lot lower than I thought you all would. That's interesting. Right, I'm gonna put Gallade as a high A, and hear me out on this. See, Tablet Boy. See, I love how people go C or A. There's a B tier, you know. Definitely an A though. Right, here's my thoughts. I think Gallade has a really good design. I think it's a really good example of a good use of the male-female variant for evolving. I think it's really good. It's both, like, Gardevoir and Gallade are both really nice Pokemon. So I like that one isn't a downgrade to the other. Like, you can equally have both and they're good. The shiny as well is brilliant. It goes from the green to the blue. Of course, we use it as our shiny hunting Pokemon when we are random encountering. So I'm a bit biased, but I do like it a lot. And it runs. It runs in the 90s. It's running in the 90s every time we see it. So we're going to go for it. I don't think I need to say anything more. Probopass. Probopass is just Probopass. Does anyone like Probopass? I want to know now if anyone likes Probopass. I feel like one of you is going to like it, but it's just not. No, it's low tier. It's low tier for me. It's low tier. I like Probopass. Of course, I knew as soon as I said, does anyone like it? One of you would find it. That's funny. The cry's pretty good from what I remember. Yeah, I do agree with that. I do agree the cry's pretty good. Pass and Schnoz. It does have a Schnoz. I'll agree with that. Add an F tier for it. We're not adding an F tier. We've got to go over the S, A, B, C, D. But it's low. It's low in my opinion. I'm not liking it. So we'll keep it there. Dusknoir. Now, Dusknoir, I'm going to rank as a high B. I think Dusknoir is really good. I do think we're going to have to be dropping some of these down to C tier, but I think Dusknoir definitely is a B tier. I really like Dusknoir. I think it's just like, it's a good B. Like, it's not winning any, but for Gen 4, it was fantastic. So I kind of like it. Frostlass. I like the design. I like it changed shiny. Yes, that's true. That's very true. To be fair, they did do Dusknoir dirty on the shiny form. Frostlass. How do we all feel about Frostlass? Not D. S. 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 Everyone likes Frostlass. I will agree. I don't think it's an S tier, but I will put it as an A tier. I think it's definitely a good one. It's a good Frostlass. People really like Frostlass. Yeah, I'm going to put it in A tier. I'm going to put it as a high A tier for me. I think it's a high A tier. Sylveon is S tier. Sylveon, come on. S tier. S tier. Sylveon was great. Sylveon was just like, it was a really good introduction to to the fairy type. It was done in the best way possible. So we're going for S tier Sylveon right there. But now we jump ahead 2 generations. Like, it just goes from Gen 6, Gen 8. So we're in Gen 8 now, and Obstagoon. Now, I'm a big fan of Obstagoon. Obviously, it's kind of got that Gene Simmons look, which I'll do like. The shiny goes into shiny toothpaste. I love the toothpaste boy. I love toothpaste boy. So I'm going to rank it as an A. I'll put it as an A tier. I think the shiny is very, very nice. I think the Pokemon itself is very, very fun. I love it as a Pokemon. But it's toothpaste. It goes red and white with blue hints. It's toothpaste all over. So I'm going to go there. Berserker's D tier. Sorry, no. You've seen what I'm like on the Feeble Hunt. You know I hate it. Meowth and Persian should have been kept as they were in Kanto. None of this Galarian. None of this. No Alolan forms. No Galarian forms. Meowth and Persian should have been kept where they were. Although some Persians are thick king, I will slandering it. I will slander it. It is the Comic Sans of Pokemon. And stand by it. Casola. Now, Casola. It is. Right. If everybody look at Alolan Persian, it is Comic Sans in a Pokemon form. It just is. It just is. I'm standing by that. Right, Casola. I really like Casola. I've not got to... Obviously, I haven't really used one yet. A nice, but about a B. I'm going to put it there. I'm going to put it as top B. I think it's really good. But I don't think it's like... It's good, but I think give it time. I think it could... Gen 9, it could have some good... There's potential. I think it had VGC potential at one point. I just feel it's good. I like it. I like it a lot. Surfetched. It's the redemption arc of redemption arcs. I'm sorry. Surfetched is going up in the world. Surfetched is very high in my opinion because it just redeemed Farfetch'd completely. Like, Farfetch'd we all loved. It was like, it's cute. And then it just went. Basically, the way to put it is Farfetch'd is I'm here to pick up your daughter. Surfetch'd is your daughter calls me daddy now. That's the upgrade. That's the level of upgrade we're talking about now. Like, it's 100% S tier. Yeah, 100% S tier. But I'm standing by. I am so standing by that comparison because I think it is true. It's true. Anyways, right. I'm going to say this now, and this is the first time I've ever done this, but it is an important one to do it on. Right? Mr. Rhyme. There is only one person who is allowed to vote on Mr. Rhyme. I will not... Whatever they say, they will get the opinion on it. So All Right Lads is going to tell us where to put Mr. Rhyme. Considering he is such a fan of Galarian Mr. Mime, I think he needs to decide where Mr. Rhyme goes. Because I don't feel like I could do it. It'll be an injustice if I do it. So, All Right Lads, the floor is yours. Where do you pick it? Where are you going to put it? I don't like Mr. Rhyme as much as Mime, but I'll say B above Ambipom. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. I will take that as an opinion. Rune Rigus. Oh, solid tap about me. Exactly. How do you feel about Rooney boy? How do you feel about Rooney? Because I don't know if I like it or I'm really mixed on it personally. Because I quite like Cofagrigus, so it's kind of shiny S. It's a good shiny. Wait, of what exactly? That's the thing, Rune. That is the exact reason why I don't like it. It's because like if it was a design-wise great, evolution-wise ridiculous. So I'm kind of like that's what it. I'm gonna put it as B tier, a high B. Exactly. I think if let's put it this way, if it had if it had like an easier evolution type, I think it would have been S tier by now. But I think it's going to be a B. It drops 2 rankings purely because it's evolved type. I think that's going to be it. And now we're onto the Hisuian forms, which is going to be interesting. Just exactly, if you just put a Dustone on it, S tier straight away, straight up. I agree with that, Rune. And this obviously we all do basis on the potential upgrade. Wide B tier, Cleaver S tier. Yep, Cleaver's S tier. It's sticking along Sizzle. Ursaluna, D tier. We're going to speed through these. We're going to speed through the Hisuian because we've done the Hisuian tier list, so you kind of know where I stand on this. Basculegion, this one is it's a C tier. It's a C tier. It just exists. Yeah, the bear. I'm keeping that bear in D tier. Thank you very much. I'm keeping the bear in D tier. In D tier. Basculegion S tier. Basculegion is an S tier. I'm sorry, that can go higher than that can go there. But like Basculegion recovered it. I mean, given the recovery art it gained from Basculin, it can have it. Sneasler, D tier, and Overcooked. Sneasler isn't even a PNG. Sneasler isn't even a PNG. Hello, Totoro, how you doing? But Sneasler isn't a PNG, so it can stay in D tier for its fact that it's a JPEG. Why can it not have a transparency layer? Anyways, Overquill. Overquill's the chat of it all. It does upgrade. It does upgrade quite a bit. Let's go in there. Right. So, there is our list at the moment. But we're going to start from the bottom and work our way up. As always, if you do have any opinions, let me know. I do think B tier is going to have to be whittled down a bit. I feel B tier is a bit too overfilled right now. S tier might have to have some dropped out of it, but I kind of don't know. I feel like S tier is actually really good. I think this is like a very top-heavy list, as Alright Lads did predict. That was a motorcycle. I don't know if you heard that. But let's start with Berserker staying there. Mustache Man staying there. Mamoswine staying there. Glaceon. Magnezone can go up. No, actually. Magnezone can stay there. I am going to agree. Ursaluna does need to come up. Ursaluna does need to pop up a little bit. In fact, Ursaluna's going to pop up quite a bit. In fact, Ursaluna's going to stay there. This is what happens sometimes. I just look at it all and go, in the grand scheme of things, which one would I want? That's always a good way of I do it. I just look at it and go, if I look at the Pokemon above it, would I ever say I want that one over that one? Ursaluna I do want over all those Pokemon. So Ursaluna got a mad upgrade then. Sneasler.jpg could go down there because it's a JPEG. If you had a PNG Sneasler, you'd probably still be in D tier, but you're going to be low as low for that. So I think D tier is pretty solid. I think only nothing's going up from there. I think everything's staying down. C tier. Basculegion, Blue Form, Leafeon, Weavile, Tangrove, and Ursaluna. I think at the moment, Leafeon up right now, please. Give me a good reason. Give me a good reason, because I don't like it. I'm really not a fan of it. It just doesn't do anything for me. So I need I'm sticking it there for now, unless you can provide me with a good reason. It's staying there. But I just feel like the C tier is, like, as I say, I feel like that's not enough. It's cool. Great. It's cool. Why not? But yeah, we'll keep it there. Now, B tier is going to have to change because we've got way too much in B tier. I know that's kind of like, you know, in the bell curve distribution, it should be the most, but I don't know. Remember that movie about that kid with leaves growing on his legs, to be honest? I mean, that sounds like great for your tier list. I don't know what the film is. Right. Widear is coming down. Widear is coming down. Slowking can stay there. Blissy can go down. I think Slowking is better than Blissy. Rhyperior. Rhyperior can stay there. I think it is where it needs to be. Ambipom can stay there. I see Ambipom maybe going down. I quite like it, though. I do quite like it. I don't know. I'm happy to say that's my personal preference, but it is. Mr. Rhyme can stay there. Hitmontop. It's going to get... I think Hitmontop's going to get an upgrade. I think it needs to be upgraded, personally. I'm putting it there. I like Hitmontop quite a lot. I felt, even though it's annoying, and as I say, if it was less annoying to evolve, it would have been A tier by now. But I think the evolution brings it down a bit. But I like its dance. I like that it's based on Capoeira. I find that really good concept. So we're going to go there. Now, I said Blossom was great before. I'm going to be honest with you. With this tier list in mind, it's dropped quite low. It's dropping down to C tier now. I'm not feeling it. Togekiss even. How dare you rank my work bestie so low? I'm sorry. Sorry. But we're going to rank it so low. Togekiss can stay there. The Glizzy can stay there. Dusknoir. Yeah. Rooney. Yeah, Rooney can stay. I'd say Rooney would have been S tier if it wasn't for the awkward evolution. Overquill. Yeah, staying there. Yanmega. Yeah. Mr. Blobby with Wi-Fi can absolutely stay there. Kersler can stay there. Now, I'm going to say this. I love Desmond go A tier. Ooh, interesting. Let's give this tier list as is. Yeah, I feel there's a lot of strong contenders. I will say, though, this is quite... O'Reilly's are going to love this because I feel like it's just moving up as it goes. Blissy's not that good. Blissy, apart from being a tank, Blissy's just like, what's Blissy, really? What is Blissy apart from like a wall? I think Rhyperior and Ursaluna are on the same. I think they're on the same page. I just don't get it. I don't know why, but I just feel like that is where it should be. I feel like that's We'll put more respect on its name. I can appreciate that. But let's jump up to A tier now. Roserade, I like. Steelix, I like. Magnetar, Electivire, I like. I'm going to put this a lot higher, though. I'm going to up this a bit. Mismagius, I like. Obstagoon, I like that. Espeon, it's going to go higher than Frostlass. Frostlass, I like. Crobat, I like. And Gallade. Gallade, you're going into S tier. Gallade, you're going into S tier. I'm sorry. I think this is a very heavily stacked tier list, but I will say it just shows that the cross evolution tier list is the cross evolutions are Pokemon that I really enjoy. As you see, there's a lot of good ones there. We've got Gallade, we've got Cleavor, we've got Scizor, we've got Sylveon, we've got Basculegion, Honchkrow, Bucket, well, Mop and a Bucket, PZ, P2, Surfetch'd, and Umbreon being the top tier. I think that could be ranked a bit lower. I think there. But I think that's the tier list for me. I'm really enjoying it. What I'll do now is I'll post a link to the tier list in chat for you as well. So you can get involved in that. As always, if you do get involved in it and you do kind of fill it out, make sure you fill it out and put it into the Discord with us. I'd love to see at the end of stream what's going on with your tier lists. It's always a lot of fun to do. I really have enjoyed this tier list. This one has been a really fun one. As always, if anyone has any suggestions, do let me know of the tier list. Either DM me, however you want to do. And, of course, if you are watching this on YouTube, you can take part in the tier list. The link is in the description, as well as my Discord link for posting it later. But everybody, say goodbye to YouTube. Goodbye. Goodbye. So that's all for today. If you did enjoy it, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think I was accurate, or do you think I was completely off? Until next time, take it easy, and I'll see you soon.